Things change, love. You'll see.
Can my wretched heart change?
Aye. But that's not always a good thing.
Hello, I'm David Macias. I'm an author, illustrator, and a 3D artist by trade. I'm super excited to share my book with you all. A Song for a Siren is a unique historical fantasy, and it's a mix of a handful of my favorite things. It has some light romance and some very emotionally intricate characters and character relationships. I'm also very excited about the new folklore surrounding Sirens and Kelpies, plants, and even the elusive and somewhat horrifying Cognac. 1824 Scotland. Lain, a violin-playing apothecary grieving his father, loses his love Adaira to Sirens. Old flames and town secrets aside, Lain won't relent until he brings her home, or he gets pulled under. On his journey, he has the help of his new friend Monty, a sailor who's deaf in one ear, and of course Lain has his violin, and he has his skill with plants as well. This Kickstarter is going to be the only way to get this physically printed version of the book.
3 voices sing, or is it 1? 3 in 1, a life undone.
I'm here on Kickstarter after a couple of years of querying my book to agents. I had a couple of almosts, but ultimately it was passed on. I did get positive feedback though, and the common thread along those messages was that I should keep querying it because at some point it would most likely find the agent that it was perfect for. Agents are very subjective to what they represent. A Song for a Siren may have just been too unique of a genre mix for them. I truly believe the most important thing is that the heart of it all is a lovely and enthralling story. I really feel like Kickstarter gets that. There are several main themes in the story, but one of the most important ones is hope and the ability to move forward whenever grief has taken you. I lost both my dad and my grandfather when I was 20 years old, and all in the same year. And it was hard. It was a lot to work through and figure out. You can never be prepared for it, but I just didn't know that those feelings could be there and that the world could get so dark so fast. 20 years old, that's still super young. Here I was transitioning into manhood, and rather than guidance, I had grief. But I was able to move forward, and I learned that it didn't have to keep me. There's a beauty to learning that you can continue on, that you don't have to stay broken. That's important to the story. Thanks so much for listening. I hope you consider to continue reading on and learning more about the project and my book. And there's a lot more to it than everything I was able to share in this video. So thank you for your time, and thanks again.
Aye. Your heart can change. Just don't let your heart change you.